Seminary, 624 near Summerall, 626 near Ramey, and 627 near Lux. So again, let's look at the radar again and show you what's going on. Let's see if we can see that echo again in there right quick. And we'll take this off, and we will go back to this particular version right here. There it is right there. Again, this is a tornado warning for Covington County, Jefferson Davis County. It's getting out of Simpson and Smith counties now. So that's where I'm really concerned about where there could possibly be. You cannot see the curvature right here. That's kind of like what they call the hook echo. I hear another tornado warning come in. It's probably for the same system, but there's where it's curving in like that. And that's what we're concerned about. It will probably not last very long, but there certainly could be a tornado there for sure. Let's go again to the debris signature and see if we got anything on that. I'm not seeing any debris on the radar at this point, which is a good sign, but you've got to keep yourself alert about this situation. The severe velocity is not too terribly bad. You can see that where that actual possible tornado is right there. You can kind of clearly see the hook forming there as well. You can see like this basically what it's doing is just basically presenting itself as a possible tornado. You can see this wrapping around here like this into this area here near, let's see, Leonard Road. That's a good potential right there. And just keep in mind, just go into your safe place for sure. Again, I've got to tell you, most houses here do not have basements. So if you got a basement, it'd be a great place to be in right now for sure. But if you do not have a basement, go to the center of your home, especially interior rooms or hallways, maybe even a bathroom if there are no windows around the bathroom. And again, make sure you have your pillows, helmets. I'm not joking about a helmet. Helmets can save your life because many people are injured very badly or even killed by flying debris. So those helmets actually save your life. Blankets, cell phones, shoes. Watch WDAM on your cell phone so we can keep you posted. And we're going to do that until this warning is down for sure. Again, we'll go back to the velocity base again, and let's see what we're seeing here now. It's clearly a possible tornado right there. Again, Covington, Jefferson Davis. I think Simpson's basically out of this warning now. Yeah, it's now down to Covington and Jefferson Davis County, and that is until 6:40 a.m. this morning, 6:45 a.m. this morning. So let's draw the cone back on here again and see exactly what we have going on. And that will put it near, let's see, Williamsburg at 6:15, Collins at 6:16, and 6:19 Cola. So that's what we're looking at right now. Again, this is a tornado warning for Covington and Jefferson Davis counties until 6:45 this morning here in the Pine Belt. So we'll go back and show you this on the radar again, what it actually looks like. And again, I'm not picking up any debris at all on this, but that's the only really big cell in the area right now. And there it covers just about all that Covington and Jefferson Davis County area right quick. So let's put this cone back on here again for the warnings. And that's basically what it is right there. And again, it should be near Aura by 6:13, Collins by 6:14, Cola by 6:17, Mitchell Farms by 6:20, and 6:21 in Seminary. So it's moving pretty fast here in the Pine Belt. We'll take all this off here and we'll see what's going on as far, again, the velocity base. This is strictly where I'm thinking where the tornado is, just to the southwest of Mount Olive, just to the east of Clem. And that is certainly where we think there's a possible tornado occurring right now. So make sure you take cover immediately and make sure you are listening to us right now, because you can see that almost like a hook echo right there like that. So that will be the strongest portion of the storm, and that would be where the possible tornado is at this point. So keep that in mind. Again, let's look at the correlation radar. This is the debris detection, basically what this is called. And I just don't see any debris on this radar right now. If it was blue, getting in the blues up there, and light blues, that would be possible debris. So I don't think any debris is being lofted up yet that I can tell. So let's move on and show you the severe velocity again. This is the tornado right there. That's about the only one going on right now. But there it is near Leonard Road. And let's see, just approaching Mount Pleasant Road, Cooley Springs, Collier Road. And that is a tornado warning in effect right now. Again, let's go back over what you need to do in case you're under this tornado warning. Go to the interior of your a hallway, maybe even a bathroom, any place in the middle of the house away from windows. You've got to be away from windows at this point. And again, take your pillows with you, your helmets, your blankets, cell phone, shoes. You've got to wear shoes because if this does produce a tornado, this will probably put some damage around your house. And make sure you watch this on your phone. So let's go back to this again and show you what's going on as where this is concerned and where the potential tornado really is at this point. And it's still showing a rather significant actual debris. The actual tornado itself is looking pretty decent right quick. Let's take this off here. Let me restart this again and see what we got going on here. So here it is right here. And we're going to zoom into it very, very closely. There we go. There we go right there. And here is the potential for where it's going to go. And this could be probably anywhere near Williamsburg at 618, Collins at 619, 620 at Collins High School. So we got to be careful about all that. But this is certainly something we got to keep a very close eye on here in the Pine Belt for sure. But there is the potential tornado right there. You can clearly see there's a hook-looking, what we call a couplet, is on here right now. And we can clearly see that is happening on here. This is what you look for tornadoes when it bends down like that. It kind of looks like a hook. That's what we got going on here right quick. So that is a tornado warning in effect until 6:45 a.m., I do believe. We'll go back to that radar again and check this out. And yep, there it is. And it's basically, let's see, just where I just pointed out. The fact is where it's at, and it's moving like this toward the southeast like that. Again, it'll be near Aura by 614, 616 at Collins, 616 Collins High School, 618 Cola, 623 Seminary. So if you're in the path of the storm, do take cover immediately for sure. And it still is kind of showing a good representation on here. But again, let's go over where you need to take shelter. And please take shelter immediately if you're in this general vicinity. And again, most houses here do not have basements in them. So go to the interior of your home, especially near the center of the home. Stay away from windows. For goodness sakes, don't go near windows. And just take pillows, helmets, blankets, cell phone, shoes. Watch WDAM on your cell phone. I know our signal's still going out, so make sure you watch that for sure. And that's what we have going on right now. It's a potential tornado, and it's a tornado warning for these certain areas. We'll go over this again. I can't go over this enough. Let's see, let's take this off, and we'll try that again right quick, and we will put this back on here again. And there's a potential tornado right there. Let me see if I can get this off here right quick. There we go. There we go. There's the potential tornado right there. And just right there in that little corner right near, just to the west of Highway 49. It's south of Mount Olive. It's north of Williamsburg and north of Collins at this point. But again, I'm going to draw on here exactly where we think the storm is going. Again, this is a radar indicated tornado. I'm not sure if it's confirmed yet by the National Weather Service, but it will be near Orr by 617, Collins by 618, Cola by 621, Seminary by 625, and 626 near Eminence. So again, this is a tornado warning, so keep that in mind. And don't take this not seriously at all. It's something to be taken seriously for sure. But it's the only action on the radar that we can find right now. We'll zoom around and see what's going on as far as the rest of the viewing area is concerned. And I just don't see much going on. That's the only act in town right now. And this is mighty early. It seems to be kind of losing that looking effect to it. It was more curved earlier, a few minutes ago when I was showing it to you, but it seems to be kind of flattening out now, which may be possibly losing some strength. But we still got a tornado warning up, so we're going to stay with this till we can find out exactly what's going on. Let me go back to see what we have back here as far as the warnings are concerned. It says the warning will be trimmed, but if trends continue, the warning may be able to be dropped in the next little while. So they're thinking about maybe dropping the tornado warning with this pretty shortly. We've got to watch that and see. But in any case, we're watching this very carefully. It's still showing a pretty good signature on it right quick. Again, this is where the system is supposed to be headed, to the southeast like this. And again, it'll be near Orr at 616, 618 Collins, 618 Collins High School, 620 Cola. So this is where the core of the storm is located right now, just in this general vicinity right here. This is a live TV, folks. I'm doing the best I can. And here we go. This is where the main system is located right quick. And again, it will be near Orr by 616, Collins by 618, 618 Collins High School, and 620 near Cola. And if it holds up, and it seems to be to me that it's diminishing somewhat in strength right now. That's just me saying that, but I'm not sure. So we're going to zoom this back out and take a better look at it right quick. Again, this is a tornado warning. Let's see if we can put this on here again. This is a tornado warning in effect for Covington and Jefferson Davis County until 6:45 a.m. this morning. So that's what we have going on. This is a tornado warning. This is radar indicated for sure. And this is what we have. And this is the tornado warning again for Covington and Jefferson Davis County. While I'm here, I'll draw this on here for you again. This is the core of the storm. It seems to be relaxing somewhat, but it will probably be near, let's see. Let me take this off here right quick. There we go. Okay. It'll be 619 near Williamsburg, 621 near Collins, 623 Cola, 627 Seminary. It's moving southeast and let's see, 55 miles per hour. And we will keep you posted here. We're not going to leave the air for you, for goodness sakes, no. We're going to take all this off and just show you what's going on. Again, it seems to be, in my opinion, losing strength. Now, let me see what's going on as far as that's coming in again. Again, this is a tornado warning for Covington County now. Now, Jefferson Davis County has been dropped out. Now this is tornado warnings in effect for Covington County until 6:45. So that's what we're dealing with now. This is a tornado warning for Covington County. And again, it seems to me to be losing some strength. I'm not sure if that's the case yet, but this is where we're thinking it's going to be going. It's moving southeast rather rapidly, around 55 miles per hour. And it should be near Williamsburg at 620, 622 Collins, 624 Cola, 628 Seminary, and 630 Eminence. So that's what we're watching right now. Again, let me show you what you need to do in case you're under this tornado warning, and please listen to me carefully. Again, most houses here in the South do not have basements, so we're not worried about that. Just go to the interior of your hallway, mainly the interior room or hallway, away from windows. Stay away from windows until the danger is past. And of course, what you need to take with you, pillows, helmets, blankets, cell phone. Wear some sturdy shoes in case something is torn up outside your house. You don't want to step on nails or anything like that. And of course, continue to watch this on your phone here, WDAM 7 on your phone, on your Android, or download our WDAM First Alert weather app. It comes in mighty handy. Of course, this takes us, we're live during this process as well. So we'll go back into the velocity and see what's going on with this again, see if it's still holding up. And it seems to be diminishing pretty rapidly now. If you notice earlier, there was kind of a hook looking to it, but it seems to be kind of flattening out now, more like just damaging winds. But there's still a little area I'm watching. let's see, right here in this very bright spot, just south of Sunset Road, just north of Williamsburg. And we will see what happens with this, but this is a tornado warning in effect. Let's put this on here again. This is a tornado warning in effect, and this is where the cities will be affected. Williamsburg at 622, Collins 624, Cola at 626, and we will continue to monitor the situation for you. And I'm trying to get some more information on this coming from the National Weather Service. And well, let's check the debris signature again. I just don't see any debris associated with this particular tornado warning cell at all. So that's good news. We don't have that much debris in the area, so that indicates to me there's not be a lot being picked up by this particular possible tornado, so keep that in mind. But when there's a tornado warning in effect for your area, make sure you take all precautions we're giving you right now. Again, just go back to the, let's just go back to the velocity base right quick. And here we go. Let me take this off the air right quick. There we go. And there is, again, it's flattening out for sure. It's not nearly as strong as it was. The hook echo is certainly not nearly as evident as it was, but still kind of some areas right in here that's maybe kind of a problem. But at this point, it seems to be weakening. To me, it seems to be weakening. And we can see that it's still moving toward the southeast at 55 miles per hour. Again, these will be the towns affected. Williamsburg at 622, Cola at 626, Seminary at 630 if the storm holds up. But fortunately, to me, it seems to be like it's starting to die down. If you notice earlier, when I was here about 10, 20 minutes ago, we could see a kind of a hook-looking effect to it. But that seems to be kind of flattening out now, which is good news, in my opinion. It's certainly some great news. Anyway, but that's the only county in effect, the only counties affected right now. And let's go back into this one more time. And this is a tornado warning in effect for Covington County until 6:45 this morning, this Monday morning here in the Pine Belt. So we're going to continue to monitor this situation very carefully. But it seems to me like it's starting to fall apart, which is some good news to me. But you still got a lot of heavy wind damage in here, or possible may get some wind damage in here. But it certainly doesn't have the hook echo look like it did earlier or a few minutes ago. So that's getting better. Anyway, we'll draw this cone on here one more time where it's apparently going to be affecting people. And we'll put this on here right quick and just draw it. And again, it will be near Aura at 622, Collins by 623, Cola 626, Seminary 630, Emerson by 631, Sanford 637. That's what the map here says, so that's what we'll have to go with and believe. And we'll take this off again and show you the system again. It's just starting to look like, to me, it's beginning to really weaken pretty rapidly on here for sure. So that's certainly some good news. But there's still a tornado warning in effect, so we got to keep watching it until this tornado warning has been canceled. But it certainly does not have that hook echo effect to it like it did earlier about 10, 20 minutes ago here. So it may be weakening, so let's certainly hope it is. Let's check the debris signature again, and I just don't see any debris in here at all. And that's certainly some good news. There's maybe some near Collins, but I just don't think that's really any debris. It could be some being lofted up into the air, but I'm not sure about that yet. We'll go back over this. This is what the important thing you need to do is get to the interior of your house or in a hallway. If you have a basement, that'd be great. If you don't have a basement, I'm sure most of you do not have a basement, go to an interior room or hallway away from windows, and you need to take with you pillows, helmets. Again, as I pointed out earlier, helmets can save your life during tornadoes because many deaths occur when people get hit by flying debris, and some people just don't think about it, but a helmet can protect you from flying debris. Make sure you got blankets with you, cover yourself up, make sure you have your cell phone with you, and watch WDAM on your cell phone. We're live on there right now. We'll keep you posted for sure. And again, this is a tornado warning in effect. Again, for Covington County until 6:45. We're going to put this back on here again. And let me take the lightning off here right quick, if I can. Let me see what I can do about this right quick. Anyway, this is a tornado warning for Covington County. And let's see what's the cone is saying right quick. All right, this is where it's going to be right there. And again, it's going to be near Salem by 627, Collins by 628, Cola 630, 632 Mitchell Farms, 635 Seminary, 637 Oak Bowery, 642 Sanford, 648 Moselle, 651 by Raw Springs, and about, let's see, 653 around exit 69. So that's what we're dealing with right now. So let's go back and look at the velocity base again. Oh, we can clearly see this is starting to really fall apart. And that's some good news to me, but it still could be producing some strong gusty winds in that area. But this radar signature indicates it's beginning to really fall apart. Now here where the heaviest winds are going to be, just between Salem and Collins down to Williamsburg. That's where your heaviest winds probably are occurring right now as we're looking at this. And yeah, that's getting into Collins for sure. Now, matter of fact, 624 at Aura, 625 Collins, 626 Collins High School, 628 Cola. But that is good news. It looks like it's starting to dissipate, but we don't know that for sure yet. We'll have to let the Weather Service make that decision. But right now, it seems to be not nearly as strong as it was. There's a good, severe, strong thunderstorm there, no doubt about that. But we're not seeing as much happening with it. Remember earlier, we had a hook-looking echo on here, but that has all changed now. So it's looking more like a severe thunderstorm, and winds on this thing could probably be pretty strong, especially near Collins and Williamsburg and approaching Seminary. But it's not as strong as it was earlier, so let's keep that in mind. But don't let your guard down yet. There is a tornado warning in effect until 6:45 for Covington County. And let's put that back on there one more time and let you know what's going to happen. Again, that's a tornado warning for Covington County until 6:45 this morning here in the Pine Bowl. That's the only game in town right now that I can see. I don't see anything else on the radar that's indicative of any more tornadoes. This is the only one that's got an actual warning with it. And let me go back here and check, see what the Weather Service is saying about it. And I can tell you right now that it's still about the same, but it may be starting to lose intensity, which is certainly some good news. The yellows that were in it, they've all dissipated out. And that hook echo that we saw in here earlier, that's kind of started to fade out. It looks more like a severe thunderstorm to me, but a tornado warning is in effect until 6:45 here in the area for Covington County. That's the only county affected. Again, it's near Collins and Williamsburg, just right there along Highway 49, approaching Seminary at this point. So let's put this back on here again and see what the latest information we have on this thing is. And pretty much this is what it's going to be like for about the next 45 minutes. It's going to be near Seminary at 6:33, 6:40 near Sanford, 6:43 Rainey, and 6:44 Lux. So that's the communities involved with this particular situation. So just don't let your guard down yet until we get this tornado warning lifted. We're going to stay on the air with you for sure. Again, this is a tornado warning. It is in effect for Covington County until 6:45. Hopefully they'll bring this tornado warning down before 6:45 gets here. That's about a little over 18 minutes from now. But this is the area where we're more concerned about this area than any other area on the radar at this point. I don't see any more tornadoes alerts being issued by the National Weather Service at all. We'll kind of zoom out here and check and see what's going on. But let's go back to the actual radar right quick. There's some thunderstorms near Wiggins and near Poplarville, and there's some light stuff near New Augusta, south of Hattiesburg, some near Purvis, some near Columbia. But that's the only game in town right now is this, and that is the one in Covington County. It's mainly around Collins now, maybe getting over towards Oak Bowery, some lightning going on in Hot Coffee, and it should be approaching Seminary. So let's see what we can do again about this particular cell and see what it's going to do. And these again are towns are going to be affected by 630 Seminary, 637 Sanford, 639 Rainey, 641 Lux, 642 Hattiesburg Laurel Regional Airport, 644 Moselle, and 646 Rawls Springs. And that's as much as I can tell you right now. Just if you're in the path of the storm, please take cover immediately. This is a tornado warning in effect until 6:45 for Covington County. They may extend it further south, but I don't think they will. We'll have to wait and see about that. But that is the tornado warning that we have out for you right now. Again, here it is right now. That's the only game in town. And this is another look. It's from the severe velocity, and it just doesn't look that impressive to me. You got this general vicinity right in here we're watching very closely, and this is just to the south of Collins now, and just now trying to get into Seminary. So that's what we're looking at right now, and we'll put this on here again, and again it will be near Gangsey by 6:30, Seminary by 6:34, so keep that in mind. We'll go back to the velocity base again here, and again, it's just not as strong as it was, in my opinion, and but it's still is producing some straight line wind damage for sure, and the heaviest winds appear to be just basically, let me kind of zoom in here closer to this, near Cold Springs Road, Evergreen Church Road, Craft Road. It's right there along Highway 49, actually it's to the east of Highway 49 right now, and just around 587 south of Providence Church Road, and let's see, Willow Grove Church Hill Road, or Church Road, and that's where we're seeing the strongest potential could be. All right, here is a look now at the debris detection. And I'm just not seeing any debris on the radar at all. So that's good news. I'm not saying there's not a tornado there. There could be one, but it seems to have diminished tremendously in its strength so far. So that's actually some good news. But let's go again over the what you need to do in case you're under this tornado warning for Covington County. You've got to go inside your home and go into the interior of your home. The best place to be, of course, is a basement, but we just don't have these in Mississippi for the most part. And so what we have going on is this. You've got to go to the interior room or hallway away from windows. Keep that in mind. You've got to go away from windows and get into a bathroom, any place that just has no windows around it, and make sure you have pillows, helmets, blankets, cell phone, shoes, air horn. Watch WDAM on your cell phone while you can, on the Android or Apple phones, and make sure you have our weather app downloaded for sure. Comes in mighty handy, no question about that. And we'll go back to the velocity base again and see what we have going on as far as the velocity is concerned. And it may be trying to pick back up again just between Collins and just to the north of Seminary right there. So that's what we're watching very carefully. This is a severe thunderstorm, a tornado warning in effect. This is basically where it is right here. And they may extend the warning, but I'm not sure if they're going to do that or not. We'll have to wait and see about that from the National Weather Service. But this is what we have going on right now. And we're going to continue to monitor this situation very carefully. And you can clearly see it's right here, just to the north of Seminary, right there. Seminary basically may actually miss this. This is where I'm really concerned about right here. Ramsey, McQueen Road, Willow Grove Church Road, and let's see, Evergreen Church Road. That's where the core of the system is located right now. So let's go back to the debris signature so we can see any debris on here. And quite frankly, I just don't see any debris on here at all. There may be a little bit to the north of Seminary right there, but I'm just not sure about that yet. Yeah, I do. But we're monitoring this very carefully. and we're gonna. There's the thunderstorm right there. That's producing the possible tornado, and it's mainly near the actual thunderstorm is near Hot Coffee, Oak Bowery, Seminary, and Collins. But the strongest lightning strikes now coming in basically just to the east of Collins and north of Seminary over to Oak Bowery. So we're going to put this back on here again and see exactly what we have going on here as far as this is concerned. Again, this is going to be near Eminence at 6:35, 6:43 rainy. Okay. 647 Moselle, 649 WDAM, 654 Johnson, 657 Barrontown, 702 Runnelstown, 704 Indian Springs, and 707 Rhodes. So we'll take a quick break and be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. The tornado warning is still up until 6:45, but they have decided to change it to a severe thunderstorm warning until 7:15 for Covington and Jones County. So that tells me the storm is beginning to lose its punch. It's still got some very strong winds associated with it for sure, but it tells me that they're not going to continue the tornado warning downstream. So there is a severe thunderstorm warning now in effect for Covington and Jones County until 7:15. So keep that in mind for sure. But the tornado warning is going to let go. They're going to let that expire here pretty shortly. So let's go back to the velocity base and see what's going on. Yeah, you can clearly see where that thing has certainly fallen apart for sure. About 15 minutes ago, we had an actual echo on a hook echo, and you could clearly see it curving around. But that has certainly started to fall apart. But it's still going to cause some problems. It's probably causing pretty strong thunderstorm winds in this general vicinity. And it's going to be near Rainey at 6:45, 6:47 at Shelton. But we're going to discontinue our tornado coverage here in just a few minutes. But the tornado warning basically is kind of over for Covington County, but a severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for Covington and Jones County until this system has decided to start dissipating. It hasn't done that yet, but it's starting to weaken for sure. So let's go on with this severe thunderstorm warning. We'll kind of pull this out a little bit. There we go. And here's a severe thunderstorm warning. Again, I'll pull this up right quick. And there it is, severe thunderstorm warning for Covington and Jones counties until 7:15. 7:15, that's a severe thunderstorm warning. So take precautions. You never know with these particular systems this time of year, any time of year really with these systems, but that is a severe thunderstorm warning for Covington and Jones County until 7:15. They're going to let that tornado warning go at 6:45, maybe if not sooner. I think they probably have already let it go, to be honest with you, because that tornado cone is being covered up by the severe thunderstorm warning now. So I think it's probably safe that we go back to news right quick, and I'll get my act together over here the best as I can. But make sure you're in a safe place for sure. Make sure you're taking all precautions. And you got to protect yourself from severe thunderstorms as well. They can produce a lot of strong damaging winds, straight line winds. But this system is certainly weakening for sure. And that's certainly some good news. Brandy, we'll go back to you.
All right, Rex, thanks for that. Yes, very great job in tracking all of that as far as the tornado warning and watch and everything that's going on as far as weather and coming down back to a severe thunderstorm. So we're going to look back on yesterday's weather. Volunteer firefighters and emergency crews have been hard at work in Jones County after yesterday morning's series of storms downed trees across the area. Highway 184 near Northeast Drive